How's it going, everybody? Welcome back. It is great to have you here. It's been a while, and I am very, very excited. We're headed to San Antonio today to finally work on the trailer. I dropped this thing off probably about 3 or 4 weeks ago, and haven't seen it since. So I'm excited just to go see the trailer. I'm excited to do some of the work we're going to be doing at Wanderlust Ironworks. We're going to be working on banana wraps, doing wheel wells, all kinds of cool stuff. I'm going to get to play around with some of the tools, getting an early start to the day. Can't wait to get down there and see the trailer. I've been real busy the last 3 or 4 weeks building furniture. I've gotten a lot of furniture orders knocked out. Just haven't been able to focus on the trailer. So it's actually been a good thing that it's not here at my shop, because it would have been a distraction. It would have been hard to work in here. So let's load up our tools, head down to San Antonio. I'm super excited to bring y'all with me and show you Simon's shop, show you the work we're going to be doing, and we get to see the Argosy. I just want to give it a big hug when I see it. So we got Simon here from Wanderlust Ironworks. Simon, tell me a little bit about what we're going to be doing with some of these tools.
So we're going to be shaping some soft aluminum today. These are usually like kind of crossover from the automotive industry. Teardrop mallets. Yeah. These are shot bags. They're usually filled with sand, or some people are like real purists and want like lead shot BBs in there. They're a little softer.
So this goes on the back side when
yes.
you hammer. Yeah.
Yeah.
To kind of absorb in the blow, I guess.
Yeah, so these are all like, these are dollies.
Dollies, right,
so you can get like different curvatures and complex domes.
Look at that. It's like a cannonball,
it's
man.
It's basically a cannonball, pretty much. And then we'll use like a flat planishing hammer. It's a flat face that kind of contours with these. Sometimes to tuck an edge under, I'll push some of the sand into the corner of a bag and get it humped up.
Cool.
And take this angled end of that hammer, and it'll kind of hit up and into the corner, and it can get you a pretty nice rolled edge.
And then we'll be using the English wheel, right?
Yeah.
I'm very excited about this tool.
Yes.
This is cool.
I love these. These are almost like if you're a metal worker, this is like a real delicate paintbrush.
And you gotta have some skills to operate. Like
you do. So as you pull sort of diagonally, you're kind of, you know, when you take a paint roller and you do the Z shapes up and down the wall, and it kind of feathers in. So you're feathering metal just like you're painting with a paint roller. Yeah. You're taking the hammer marks out, and you're kind of giving a smoother arc to it instead of sort of a chaunchy one with hammer marks in it. This is going to smooth it out.
Awesome. Well,
take all your dimples.
Let's get to work then.
Yes. And then we'll get this in there.
Okay, so I want to take a chance to kind of explain what's going on. Obviously, first, I want to tell you I'm in beautiful Colorado, Breckenridge, Colorado to be exact. The weather is awesome. It's so nice to be out of Texas, out of the heat. We're on a little vacation. I filmed this footage about 4 days ago, and here I am editing it while I'm in the mountains, doing just a little bit of work. So what he's doing, and what I want to tell you in this video, is Simon is actually, he starts by banging out the large dents in the banana wraps. And then once he has it kind of shaped back to how he wants it, he can take it to the English wheel and kind of roll out those dents. And he kind of explains this in the video, but I wanted to give it a little bit more clear narrative. Also, coming up real soon, we're going to have a real cool discussion about the mediums that we work in. So he's going to tell me how he's kind of intimidated by wood, which I thought was kind of interesting. I wanted to put it in the video so y'all could hear it. So let's watch that now.
So it's weird. You'll get like one part of something to be like a little bit tighter of a curve like you want, and then it'll like relax over here.
It'll adjust there.
Yeah, it's so weird.
That's frustrating.
It's a little bit unpredictable in that way, but I gotta say, as someone who works with wood all the time, I look at wood and I'm like, I don't know what that wood's gonna do.
Yeah, it'll have tension in it sometimes. You rip it on a table saw, it spreads open or something.
Spreads open or clamps onto your blade. I'm like, ugh. But I grab a sheet of steel and I'm like, I know what it's gonna do.
Yeah.
That's what sort of drew me into doing metalwork, was like,
that's cool.
I knew that we were gonna start with like something that I know that there's no like weird grain area.
Yeah, exactly. It's very consistent in that.
Yeah, and I could add it back. Like
wood
to me, it's so unforgiving in that respect. I think I'm just intimidated by the material a little bit, because sometimes wood is expensive because we have
it is
good taste in beautiful woods, you know. But yeah, once I cut a board, and it's like, that wasn't right.
I've done it many times.
I'm like, can we just zap them back together? That'd be great.
Yeah, see, here's a rivet hole right here.
That's not bad. Yeah.
I think it'll have to be. No, it doesn't have to be notched.
Oh wow, weird. Okay, well, we're kind of in the like loose ballpark here.
Close, right?
We're getting it.
Yeah.
Man, yeah, if we snuck that up, I can get a lot of.
This transition might be weird, but there is a trim piece here that covers this.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
We can always bring it up and hammer the bottom out.
Kind of, yeah. Oh yeah.
Like
That's gonna work nice.
Okay. So yeah, let's throw it on this English wheel real quick.
Cool.
Oh yeah, dude. It's
so that's cool. That's
getting that edge smooth. So you kind of gradually ramp the wheels.
This is your pressure here.
This is the pressure.
Okay.
Some of the bigger, nicer machines, you know, of course, that we would have access to it, like when I was in school and stuff. Yeah. They'll have one that goes down to the floor and you can kick it tighter.
As you're working.
And you can like, this is too tight. When you have like sort of a wave-shaped curve and one's tighter than the other,
you want to adjust
it. You can loosen it halfway through.
Oh man.
I mean, it's once you and the English wheel have become friends.
It's a cool tool.
You
can see how the spots it hits, it kind of shines the metal.
Oh yeah. I mean, it gets it. Really.
Is it hard to pull?
No.
Okay.
I mean, you can pull it. It's like effortless.
Oh yeah, there's nothing to it.
So it's
hard to steer, I think.
I'm running very backwards. Yeah, it'll run off like a million times over and over. Yeah. So you can tell here that I really didn't put a lot of effort in the English wheel. It's actually really, really challenging. The material actually wants to walk off the wheel, and as I think that I'm bringing it back onto the wheel, it actually takes it further off the wheel. I can just tell, being a craftsman and working with my hands and tools, I know that this is a tool that takes a lot of practice to master and perfect. So my hat's off to Simon. He definitely had it figured out and did a much better job than I could ever do on it. This is getting pretty smooth, man. It is. That's looking good. Let's see.
Okay, the front right, call this curbside. We've got it on. Everything fits on nicely. Pretty happy about that. Dents are all gone. Looks good.
Completely destroyed.
That one. Do you think there's any saving that one? Yeah.
I think so. Yeah. Honestly, we may have to patch on the end.
Yeah.
But
okay.
Man,
Let's tackle that one. That one's about the same as the one we just did.
Yeah, I think we're okay.
All right.
Close enough. He's a good dude.
Got it. 3 down, 1 to go. Okay, so we got 3 of the banana wraps all done and back on. Basically what we did, I forgot to bring the proper rivets to install those, the proper buck rivets. I brought the rivet gun, but obviously forgot the rivets. So we just used the pop riveter and knocked them on there. I'll probably end up we didn't rivet that many rivets on, so I'll probably end up popping those off, put a little insulation in there, and permanently attach with buck rivets. The 4th one, he's gonna have to fabricate that, and he's gonna do that at a later date and time. So you're not gonna get to see that in the video. But maybe I'll capture some footage of him doing that, because I honestly don't know how he's going to do it. It seems like it's going to be super challenging. But the 3 banana wraps, 1 of the front ones, 2 of the rears are done. And I was very happy with how they came out. And surprisingly, it took Simon about 15 to 20 minutes a wrap to knock those out. So I was impressed with how quickly he could do it. So once we had that done, we kind of moved on to the wheel wells. Basically what we ended up doing is just making a rectangular box out of 3/16 aluminum sheet. So let's jump in and watch that footage. Okay, so these are our 2 pieces. This is the vertical wall, horizontal. Basically, we're welding up an L, so we're going to weld corner to corner, here to here, and then we'll put end caps on after the fact. We'll also, this will be the top of the wheel well. We'll mark off where the side wall of the trailer is and kind of grind it to fit. Okay, so with the 2 L's all tacked up and ready to go, we basically took it out to the trailer, which I didn't film this, and we set it in there and kind of checked the fit, and we ended up seeing that we needed to take probably about 1 inch of material off that top part of the wheel well. We brought it back in the shop, and he obviously used the plasma cutter to take that inch off. So on the second test fit, we kind of had it dialed in, and the idea here was that we were going to take the end caps, cap it. Those 2 end caps will keep that box square, the top and the bottom square each other, and then we'll take the 2 end caps. They'll meet up to the side of the wall of the trailer. Those will get cut and kind of grinded into the shape of the trailer, so there's a nice clean transition, nice clean match between the wheel well and the side of the trailer. Okay, so you get kind of an idea there in the end how this ends up looking. Basically just a big rectangular box. We had a piece of 1 inch wide by 1/4 inch aluminum flat bar that he's gonna weld to the top of that wheel well, and then I can rivet directly to that, and that'll secure it to the trailer. And then I can also screw it in from the bottom into that kind of C channel that's already there. So that's basically the idea and how it's gonna work. There's gonna be some caulking and Vulcan that's gonna have to go in. Also, I'm gonna have to paint the bottom of these really well. So the great thing about this is I have a solid wheel well. It's 3/16 inch thick material, so it's way more stout than what was there. I mean, I had a piece of plastic there basically to begin with. So I have a much sturdier, much more solid wheel well, much less likely to leak, and it's also pretty dang light. I was actually thinking about getting steel because the aluminum turned out to be pretty darn expensive. But if we'd have made it out of steel, it would have been super, super heavy. Okay, so that wraps it up for this video. Simon is actually working on finishing up those wheel wells right now and doing that last banana wrap. And then when I get back in town, after I enjoy this beautiful vacation, I'm going to work on painting those wheel wells, getting them installed, and then we're going to start knocking out the interior. I cannot wait. Also get into painting the outside shell. So I'm about to ramp up and really get back on this trailer. You're going to see some more footage coming, more videos coming, so be on the lookout for that. I'm really excited to kind of get a break, relax, recharge, and jump back on this trailer and get some work done because I cannot wait. I've been dying to get it done so we can go camping. The weather's great for it, but I got a long ways to go, and I'm realizing that now. Honestly, when I started this, I kind of thought I would be close to done by this time, and reality is not even close. We got a long ways. I'm thinking end of the year maybe, maybe longer, but a lot of exciting things are in the works, and a lot of cool things I've got planned out for the interior. So I want to say thanks again for tuning in. I appreciate all the support you guys give me, and I'm going to enjoy this beautiful mountain weather with my family for the next 3 or 4 days, and then I'm going to get home and start working on this trailer. Okay, we put in a full solid day of work. Got 3 of the banana wraps on. You got to make one still, so.
Got to make one.
And then the wheel well inside, we got it all figured out. Basically, you just have to duplicate that for the other side. So, a lot of good work. We had to take a little field trip to get aluminum, so we lost some time there. But overall, man, I really appreciate the help. Thanks, Simon. You guys, I'm going to put a link in the description. You can go check out Wanderlust's website and their Instagram. Some quality work, really cool stuff, so go check it out.